My name is Andrew, and this is Rogue Wrenching. We are in the car this morning. It's about 7:20 in the morning. We are headed out to grab the truck and trailer, and then we are off to Ritchie Bros Auction to pick up our new trucks that we bought. Now, mind you, I haven't seen these trucks. I kind of bought them sight unseen, which is exactly what I told you all not to do. So this is going to be interesting, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride, so let's hit the road. And we arrived at the yard. I brought my buddy Kevin here. He's gonna help me out today. And there's a bit of a line, which we kind of knew because I didn't schedule an appointment to come pick up because I was supposed to pick up 3 days ago, and I had to make special arrangements with the yard manager because I needed time off work and all that sort of stuff. So we're here, we're in line, and we're gonna wait. So, yay. Time to see what we bought. All right, so 640, this one's ours. And then, so we got that one, and then the one that's missing all the stuff, and then this one. Well, all right. All right, so we got here, we're sitting in the first truck I bought, and had a minor moment of panic. Let me show you why. That's where the key is supposed to be, and you might notice there's not a key there. So in my head, I'm going, well, shoot, like if I can get the ignition switch off, maybe I can I don't think these trucks have a security system. Maybe we can kind of hotwire them. And I'm like, I really don't want to do that to my new truck and all this stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go check in with the office. And so I go to check in with the office, and I give them the paperwork, and they're like, oh, you must be here for the keys. And it turns out they pull the keys out when the auction closes. So if you're going to a Ritchie Bros auction to pick up your trucks or equipment that you bought and the keys aren't in them, check in with the office because they pull the keys out. So, minor heart attack. So now it's time to get this thing loaded up. All right, so the question is, will it start? We've got not a lot of power, looks like. Come on, come on. Ha-ha! It runs! Woohoo! It's got a check engine light on, but I really don't care. It runs. Does it go into gear? Ladies and gentlemen, it runs, which granted that's what it's supposed to do, but still, it's exciting. So, we're gonna get this thing loaded up and then see if we can load the other one. Well, with some help from Kevin, we got the truck loaded up, and we are getting ready to head out. But because of the amount of time that it took to get into the yard, we're talking to the guy at the front gate. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drive the other one, assuming it starts, and we're gonna drive it out, park it outside the gates, so that when we come back to get it in a couple hours, we don't have to wait in line for an hour and a half to get in. So that's the plan now. Let's go see if this thing starts. I know you might be thinking, that's a good looking truck. Well, that's not the truck I bought. I bought the one behind it. That one with those hollow eyes, but that's okay. Should work out. The tires are all inflated, so really it's just a question of, is there enough battery power? Maybe.
For instance, this
yeah, no, we're not listening to copyrighted music. Well, there's not enough juice to fire this thing up, so we're gonna go and see if we have jumper cables in the truck to try to jump start it. So. All right, so we actually were able to get this thing started without using jumper cables. Let me show you what we did. It's not supposed to look like that. This terminal was loose, and that's a deep cycle marine battery. What that means is deep cycle marine batteries are not designed for engine starting, especially not with a diesel. So we wiggled the terminals on the other battery, which is fairly new. It's less than a year old. And we were able to get this thing to start. So we're gonna drive these two guys out of here, and then we're gonna park this one and come back for it with a trailer in a couple of hours. All right, so we got the truck loaded up on the trailer, and we got the other truck is running behind it, and we're gonna wheel our way out of this yard because otherwise we have to wait for paperwork to come back into the yard to get it later. So we're gonna take both trucks out of the yard. We're gonna park one on just in the dirt outside of the locked gate, and then we're gonna come back with the truck and or with the trailer and get the second truck. So we're good. All right, so our Ritchie Bros guy is checking us out. We're getting out of the yard, and then we're gonna drop the other one outside. All right, well, we made it back to the house. Now we got to unload it and get it through the RV gate. So,
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like
all right, well, we got the one truck dropped off at the house. Now we're heading back to grab the other truck, which since we pulled it out and we got it on the street, should be a pretty quick pickup. And then we got to grab titles from the office when we get there. So let's head back to the auction and grab the other truck. All right, so we got the second truck loaded. The reason we did it this way is because when we were pulling in, the guy at the yard gate was saying that like a lot of times in the afternoon, the line to get in the yard gets really long. And so in the interest of not having to wait an hour to get into the yard to get the second truck out, we drove the first truck out when we pulled the first one, and then we just parked it right here on the street right in front of Ritchie Bros. And so now we just came back and we're getting this one loaded up, and then we're taking it back to the yard. So that's where we're at. We'll show you a little more when we get this one unloaded, but for the full breakdown of what each one is and all the details about it, there's going to be individual videos for each one of those. So if you're interested in seeing it, definitely make sure you subscribe. So let's get this thing home. All right, well, we made it back to the yard. We got the truck unloaded. So we've got one truck is here at the yard, and then the other truck is over at my house. And that's kind of where we're gonna wrap this video up for today. We got these trucks. We were definitely a little heavy on the trailer as far as getting them here, but we got them here. The trailer did excellent. No issues to be found at all. The new jacks worked really well. So everything turned out like it should. We got them home, and we're gonna have videos coming out in the next couple of weeks, kind of introducing these trucks, going through them, showing you what we find and all that. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.